set up like that. Back at it. There we go. Thought I had a camera where I wanted, but I did it. But now I do. So let's go try to find some fish. Before kid gets out from school. Love that glare. Alright. We're gonna try to do crappie jigging. And I had some cornbread that we made the other day. It's no longer good, and I took some coffee grinds. And I had some granola mix. So it's an interesting concoction here. But I'll flip the camera around so I can show what it looks like. Basically, this is what I'm working with. So I'm gonna see if this gets fish to maybe congregate. Smells smelly enough. All I'm doing is just throwing it in the water. We gotta see if we just put the jig down there. Crappie jig. I'm gonna put a power bait on it though. Or crappie bait, sorry. It's Berkley power bait, but it's a crappie bite. What's going on, man? All right. So this is what I have. I've dropped some random concoction of what I would consider homemade chum. It's cornbread, coffee grinds, and granola mix. Trying to catch fish here on the pedal boat. So we're gonna. I wish this thing had like a wide zoom on it. I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to get a fish here. Got the amphibian Shakespeare. Fix my drag. There we go. It's good. I'm from North Carolina. Goofy, biggest fish has been 32-inch red drum that I was able to get on the boat. I'm sure I've had bigger fish, just never quite got it in. But the fight made it seem like it was a big fish. Greg, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Granted, it's been a long time no me being on the stream too, so that one's on me. All right, turkey's in the building. Julie, I appreciate you popping in. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's hard to get it. See if I can get a. Not the cameras. Don't you dare drop. I'm gonna drop my nail. I can tell. I mean, the camera angle's bad, but all it is coffee grinds from today, along with some cornbread and leftover cornbread from some jambalaya that we had this week. And what's the other thing? Granola mix. So, yeah, man, the weather here in North Carolina has just been bonkers. I mean, we just had snow. Well, we didn't have snow here, but it should have snowed as cold as it was. Did not like it. But we're pushing almost 70 today. And I appreciate the likes so far, y'all. Let's see if we can run that up too. But warmer weather means I'll be able to stream more. And hopefully the fish will start biting. So I'm trying to catch some crappie right now. I'm just gonna dump this out bit by bit. Don't get crazy. Fish got me looking online for all kinds of ways to catch them. Whether it be through fish food, whatever. Whatever's gonna work. I have not since maybe like 2 weeks ago. But I did get the boat moved back into the slip. It's really nice now. So I'm pretty psyched about getting it back in use. I've already priced out what it's gonna cost me to get the annual servicing and water pump and everything situated, and then only thing I gotta do is just get the boat cleaned up, detailed, which I do that myself, so. And then she'll be ready for the season. Yeah, I'm trying to strike the right balance with the shorts. It's easy for me to just drop a video, but I'm trying to find ways to be a little more engaging with those too, but yeah. I'm learning here on the fly, like I do with my fishing. Was gonna take the blue boat out, but did not do that. Trying to figure out this person, why are they walking briskly? Where are they going at? Where are these people going at? Oh, it looks like they're just power walking. Gonna walk up my driveway. What the hell? Nothing yet. Oh, maybe there's a kid walking. Yo, Kev, what's good, man? Once you start editing, it gets easier every bit by bit. Just try to do something different every time. Nothing. Slow grind. I'm starting to cheat. And I think I got some plans for Friday to even, if you can't catch them, you join them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go get some, I'm gonna pick up some fish actually. I hope so, man. The alligator means this spring. Been having the fall spring lately, so I think that's everything's been kind of confused. I think I'm gonna try to get some, what is it? I think I'm gonna try to get some bass. If I had more money and I knew what it was gonna cost, I'd probably buy a lot more, but your boy's on a budget. I don't think the wife would be thrilled if I bought a bunch of fish to put back here in the pond. So I got to be fiscally responsible. But I'll know there's fish back here because I'm gonna put some in here. Oh yeah, oh no doubt. There better be some fat ones in here. My only concern is hopefully the gator don't get to them before I can get to them. She'll know. She'll know. Because I'm gonna tell her. I wouldn't be able to contain myself because it's like, yo, it'd be like Christmas in February. You know we don't do that, Kev. So yeah, it's been a hot mess since I'm able to stream like a second time in the day though. So yeah. I think Thursday's gonna be a day to get on the skiff. Supposed to be topping out 68, so probably will be 70. I already got people reaching out about possible charter. So I gotta follow up on that. So yeah, I mean things are looking on the up and up. Yeah, and actually catch fish this time. Like I said, I've been watching videos on how to use the fish finder more effectively. I don't know what my deal was. It just took a Sunday afternoon to really look at some videos on how to properly use the Garmin. I'm thinking I need to get live scope. Maybe I might get live scope for this bad boy. All right, bro. I know there's fish in here. I've been looking at portable fish finders too. Trying to bring the game to me. I'm tired trying to guess where these fish are lurking. They're in here. A couple have been jumping. Gee, that's a fat cat. I haven't caught a big catfish back here. It's on the list. It's on the catch list back here for sure. I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna have to share it because there's a lot of fish actually in this pond here. I really don't have to really go that far to catch fish actually. As far as freshwater goes, aside from trout. There's no trout back here, but sorry, I'm just trying to. There's always like these people, like either roofers or solar panel people, always like in the neighborhood. Hey, at least you had one on, man. So I haven't had that feeling in a while, so I need to remember what that feels like. It's coming soon, though. It's coming soon. I mean, everything ooh, fish on, y'all. Fish on. Finally, yo. Stay on. Don't get crazy with it. Don't get crazy. Let's see. Patience. That's all it took, yo. Okay. First one of the year. Okay. This dude was greedy. Come on. I don't want you to hook me. I'm hyped. It barely was hooked in his mouth, too. That would have been a goner, no doubt. Set you here. First fish, y'all. First fish. That was so quiet and subtle. But you know what I forgot to bring, because again, I've been catching fish, is my scale. So let's get it back in the water. Please grow bigger. Well, that water's chilly, man. I mean, it looks like a smallmouth. Honestly, I couldn't tell. I probably could do a better job. Yo, that was rude. Hell yeah, y'all. First fish. That's a good feeling, y'all. That is a good feeling. That's a great feeling. That was on the crappie jig too, with the crappie bite. Dag, yo, that's good. I'm happy now. Not bad Tuesday. And it's National Clam Chowder Day. We're having clam chowder this evening, so yeah. Okay. This is what I'm using right here for the bait here. It's Berkley Power Bait. Again, I catch everything but crappie with it, so that's the irony there. And then, see if I can get it better, get a camera in this better. All right. And this is, it's too dark. Let me see if I can get a hand in this. So this is just granola mix and coffee grinds and cornbread that I'm using. Got a little bit of wind pushing me. Let's see if we can get situated where it's a little neutral. Fish in the first 20 minutes, under 20 minutes. That's what's up. All right, let's try to get back to the little deeper side of the pond here. It's got me too hype. Too hype. All right, spread a little love here. I just don't want to get my hands all. I'm just gonna toss it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just tossing it. I don't know if it helped, but it can't hurt. That's all I gotta say. The water is frigid though. Okay. I'll make sure to clip that though. There are fish in here. They didn't just up and leave. See how bad my hand smells if it smells like coffee. Let's get this. I feel like it's drifting. Appreciate the love, y'all. That was a decent sized bass. Wasn't a monster by any means, but it wasn't a dink neither. Considering I fished for an hour earlier this morning, to no luck. I always feel like they're just out here in the middle of the pond. I've caught more fish just fishing out in this area. I'm gonna try to chum up the water a little bit more. Yeah, maybe I might just have to hit a Walmart mix, start making my own little mix here. Rig the game a little bit. Fatten these fish up. I did bring the other poles just in case, but you know, we're gonna just fish with this here. This is literally like our second day in North Carolina with you're on the East Coast with the weather being phenomenal. I mean, this weekend may actually be very nice too. So if you just joined, I did catch a fish like the 17-minute mark of the stream. The first one of the day. And I'm throwing out cornbread and coffee grinds mixed with some granola mix. It would have made it to the trash can if I did not just come up with a genius plan to make some chum. And I'm on my fresh pedal boat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you give out on me, see? The only thing about this thing is this will catch you lacking. What's going on, 603? It's been slow up until 6 minutes ago. And it got kind of nice. I caught a nice little small little bass on a crappie jig. Of all states up north, I've never been to New Hampshire. Been everywhere in between around there. I don't know how that even happens. True, I did fish for an hour this morning, got skunked, but you know. Gotta put yourself in the game, I guess. It's been a very slow winter. That's the very first fish I caught back here since like the cold snap. And I mean, I don't know if it's helping, but I'm also throwing some homemade meal that I concocted from cornbread and coffee grinds and some granola clusters that I crunched up. And then I got a little bit of a crappie bite. These crappie nibbles. I keep saying bites, but they're nibbles. These little pink balls here. The last time I was on this boat, I left it on the boat, and then the kids found it, and I'm looking out the back porch, and I'm like seeing them pulling up all kinds of fish. And I was very surprised when they told me it was the bait that I had left on the boat. And all the while I've been fishing with it lately and have not caught a single fish up until just now. And it's been over like a week or two. But we're chilling, this is fishing in the backyard. This is it's a decent sized pond. There's like a little retention side that they kind of dammed it up a little bit to make it smaller. But it actually used to be a little bit bigger before they started putting houses in here. And then like off to the right side, that back fence right there, that's my yard, so most days you'll find me here. Unless I hop in the truck and we go like 10 minutes away to go to the beach to go do some fishing. So this is just easy to pop in and out on in between work, or if kids don't have any like extra activities after school. And then this is all I'm throwing here. Nothing crazy. I think this is by Strike King, the crappie bait that I got. I think, yeah, it's Strike King because that's where I got it from. I know, hey, I'm on the cusp of it. It's been a long journey. This is just getting started. Like I said, once I get this channel really start cooking, I hope to be able to do more frequent giveaways and stuff. And at any moment, some of these brands and sponsors are gonna start reaching out. But in the meantime, I'll definitely look to do a giveaway for like my charter, like my merch, Audi's Island Charters. They do like a t-shirt. So be on the lookout. I don't know the best way, if I drop it in the community tab or just make a video. I even did a video about it. No one comment, but again, to be expected. But I got these extra, it's like their weekend crab kit. It comes with like a net, 2 crab lines, along with crab, tongues to grab crabs with, and trying to hook somebody up with that. It was too good of a deal. I couldn't pass it up. I bought like all of them because they were on sale. I guess they were on clearance at Walmart. So I was like, it was cheaper than when I bought it the first time. So maybe I'll try to revisit that and see what's up. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot more. Like, well, I didn't do it at all, other than when we throw a line and catch it on, like, with like either we're fishing and we happen to pull up a blue crab. But I bought some crab baskets that I plan on making use. I got 4 of them, and from what I was told, the gentleman that's like 2 docks over from my boat, he has a few crab pots in his slip, and he's like, he crushes it. So I'm pretty psyched to get on some blue crabs. And then maybe be able to use it as an opportunity to make a day of it, catch crabs, catch some fishing, and pull up at the beach and just chill and do a catch, clean, cook video. Oh, wow. That's clutch. I mean, if anyone's going to give you crabs, that'd be the best way of getting it. It's nice to have the law on your side in that instance. I'm pretty sure the other day when I was fishing, Marine Patrol pulled up on us. They're always asking us if I got my gear, but they came and like on the side of my boat, I keep a little decal that lets them know that my papers are good. Like I don't need a license. The vessel carries the license for everybody on it fishing. Come on, fish. Well, the crazy thing about fishing is you chase this high of getting that bite, and then once you get it and you get a fish on you, like you just want another one. Like legitimately drugs. I'm about to finish chumming the water with the rest of my homemade meal. Yeah, I'm not even gonna throw the bait caster. I just don't even feel like messing around with it. I don't mind throwing this crappy jig. It's a little toasty with this hoodie on, but as soon as I take it off, I bet the sun will go behind the cloud and then it gets chilly. So this is what I was throwing earlier. This is a coffee tube, and I don't know if you can tell, but it has like little bitty salt. I guess it's impregnated with salt and coffee as like decaf, and it's death by coffee. Nothing took interest in it, at least the past this morning and yesterday when I was throwing it. Not giving up on it though. And I bought this scented pearl white jerkbait Z-Man. These shads do really well. Something about that color that just gets fish crazy. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I feel like I do got these old notes I need a reference to. One of my friends did go to like this. He went to like some fish school thing, and he was able to share his notes from it. It's been like a year or so, but I gotta pull them up and reference them. This is the year of learning to fish better. A lot of times I just go out there and like, yeah, we, for the most part know what we're doing, but I think when you can combine a little bit of knowledge and research with your fishing, it makes it, it changes it completely. Like I said, with my, I've had my boat for, going on 4 years now, and I have the Garmin 994 SV fish finder. And up until this weekend, I think I've tried looking at videos, but not really like study how best to set it up and understand what I'm seeing on the monitor. Like I know relatively what I'm looking at, but I just, obviously I wasn't doing it the best way. Oh, for sure. Another thing I haven't done, at least on my boat, is like trolling. I don't really care for it, really. I don't mind it if it's big fish, like, let's say mahi or wahoo, but I'm not a big fan of like Spanish mackerel or king mackerel. But there's a lot of fishing tournaments around here that are for specifically king mackerel. And it's not to say that I would necessarily enter them, but I think I probably would consider doing it more if I took the time to learn. So this is the season of learning, getting better, trying new things, catching different things. We're gonna lock in. I think I went surf fishing maybe. I did a surf fishing tournament, caught no fish that would even, let alone not put us on the board, but wasn't even a fish that would have qualified to even be weighed, because we were catching only flounders, oddly enough. And then when my kid was doing beach training at, soccer beach training, that's when I went surf fishing. But I should do it a lot more. I think partly it's because of the parking. Unless you go to like Fort Fisher, parking is insane to pay for. At that point, if I'm gonna pay that kind of money to park at the beach and then lug my stuff around, might as well get on the boat and drive to the beach and an island or something like that. That's awesome, yeah. Kids have the best time. In fact, I think, I'm not saying I'm doing away taking adults like fishing, but I feel like it'd be less stressful for me taking kids fishing, and plus it gives parents a break too if they just want to hang out on the water while their kids have a good time. I think kids are great. I just know that I can't fish if there are kids fishing, because you're constantly having to do something for them or help them. But yeah, no, I love it. I'm a firm believer you gotta have a childlike heart. That's why those kids were catching fish here in the backyard, using the exact same bait I have, fishing from exactly where I was fishing at. They were giving me pointers yesterday. He's like, Abby, try fishing from the drainage. I'm like, at this point, I'm listening. yeah, the only thing with surf fishing is you gotta catch the tide the right way. Find the area where the water is breaking and get past that, sandbar or something like that. So man, back in the day, we used to do like surf fishing at night and catch a bunch of sharks. Come on. I did catch a bass earlier, just in case y'all were wondering. 17 mark of the stream. On a crappie jig. No crappies yet. I think I'm gonna try to run this water up one more time. The remaining amount that I got and see if that does the trick. Let's see if I can get back around here in the spot where I was putting, at least try to fill the fish. Maybe they might be hanging out over here. It is just so chill. No wind. There's this couple walking by, but normally it's quiet back here. It's my nice little oasis. I'm gonna try to leave this pedal boat out here. I just hope nobody messes with it, because that'll be the last time to catch me lacking. Let's put this here. And we're just gonna put this up. That's all she wrote, yo. It was smelly enough. Thought something might have been on it. Don't be shy, fish. We know you're in here. I got one of your homies. But make sure y'all check out some of my other videos on the channel too. I made playlists of some of my greatest hits between saltwater and freshwater fishing. I've been looking online like about how to restore a john boat that I have. That's a 14-foot john boat that I got in the backyard. And I had emailed this company like Tiny Boats because I know they got a kit that you can buy. It didn't seem that expensive, but they haven't gotten back in touch with me. It took a while for me to put that list together. I'm hoping it's gonna be a lot easier in 2025. Like if it's a nice day, I'm fishing. That's the plan. I don't care. No one can tell me otherwise. I might have to start a little bit later just because, I gotta get the kids to school, but I'm gonna figure it out. weather allows it, I'm out here. I'm gonna try to fish, get on live twice a day. I prefer to fish while alive versus just doing anything else but fishing if I'm live streaming. But you'll catch me either back here or saltwater fishing, one or the other, unless the situation warrants me to go live, just so I can share. Definitely, man. Another thing you can do too is like just, I've learned you can always update some of your videos, especially as you get better at editing. Like I know, looking back at some of the videos I've made, I've been able to make some minor changes and it looks like a completely different video. But I'm sorry, I keep looking behind me. Just think it's my waddle. Not like anybody can run up on me, but the goal this year is push the limit with the skiff a little bit more, get out, do some near shore, some offshore, whether it's on my boat or, you know, booking charters or with other people. And then the other thing I'm gonna plan on do is we're gonna get some pier fishing in. There's a couple good piers around here. Sometimes it's just gonna be a boat ride. Sometimes you just get out and ride. Nothing wrong with that neither. Let your hair down. Sometimes I'm gonna pull up at a spot and we're gonna eat and have a drink and chill. But what makes it a cool experience is because it's by boat instead of just driving in a car to get there. And there's a lot of cool spots on the water you can go to that I did not go to at all last year. Obviously, I think I said surf fishing. There's crabbing. We're gonna be locking in. Gonna be the crab king here. Believe it or not, I want to try clamming. I've seen get a few, but I would love to like try catch some, like get some fresh clams. There's just a lot of stuff to do. So that's what my channel is gonna be about. So if you're about that, definitely lock yourself in, subscribe. It's gonna be a fun ride. Well, you always bring a pole just in case, Learned that the hard way last year when I been to a few spots, didn't bring a fishing pole with me. So I'm getting a travel pole or like one of those like telescopic ones I can like pack and keep in the truck just in case there's a spot that you see and like, man, I need to try this. Because there's a bunch of them like you don't realize just driving down the road or in passing. Like there's a bunch of little ponds over by the school where my kid goes. Like yeah, that'd be the worst feeling. Yeah, even we tried to, even if we're just hanging out at the island or something like that, or just making it a beach day, I try to at least bring a pole because nothing kills me more than just sitting on the beach and you see bait just swimming around and you have your cast net and you catch bait all day long, but you got nothing to put it on. Like I might even consider just getting like a hand line just to have as a backup. That's at least something I can make like a Carolina rig. And I think I seen this dude has it's like the koozie with the reel set up on it, the hand line. Might even consider just getting that. have a backup to the backup to the backup. Literally can fish and have a drink at the same time. Ooh. Huh. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Hopefully you got a good deckhand help clean the boat off. This is my neighbor now walking. Yeah, I mean, this is cool back here. It's just you're everybody. That's how it usually goes. Yeah, it's just hard pressed not to like be fishing as much as possible back here. It's very rare where you can just get out of your back porch and fish anytime you want to. One thing I haven't even tried back here is just fishing at nighttime. Get the headlamp on and see if there's anything that's a little bit more active. Which maybe I need to go to Walmart and get some of those, like, not fluorescent, but the glow sticks, the little tiny glow sticks on the bobber so you can see them. Oh, I know that. I know that feeling all too well. Again, what's crazy though is one fish changes everything. Always. It makes up for getting stuck on a tree or snapping your line. Though I will admit a few times that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and chill, relax. Everyone else can fish. So I gather myself. I definitely don't try to take myself too serious. Yeah, I already got somebody already reaching out about a charter. So I need to see what they're looking at date-wise and try to lock that in. My goal is to do, I say 25. If I can do 25 charters this year, that'd be obviously a lot. But when you really think about it, if I can do 2 a day, maybe 2-3 times, over like, 2 days, that's not a bad situation. Or if someone just books like a longer trip, and by trip I mean just maybe you want to pull up to the island, just hang out for several hours, I'm down for that too. Or maybe you want to go to Sharktooth Island and just chill out, which also, that's another thing I gotta like put on the list. We're looking for some shark teeth at Sharktooth Island, Megalodon. Though I know they're hard to find, but we're gonna go prepared with all the gear. Fossil hunting. I even got a fishing magnet that I really have not put to use. So like, I got so much stuff to do. It's too much to even name. Because there are a couple lakes I want to get out on here and around town that I have yet to fish, and I hear they're pretty good fishing spots. No, I believe that. I love gardening. Like, I got chickens. I got a huge garden. In fact, I had to retool this entire channel to make it about fishing because it was like blending both my gardening and fishing together. But I set up a different channel for just my gardening content that I'm slowly building, which this is a busy time right now to get that going. So, I do all this stuff in my backyard, and I grow and sell vegetables commercially or directly to people. So like I'm a much better gardener than fisherman, at least for right now. But I'm gonna even it out here soon. But my goal is just build this up so that, you know, really I can do everything that I love and enjoy and just be straight chilling. Because I would already been doing these things. I would already been fishing. I would have already been gardening anyway. So might as well. All it is just turning the camera on and a little bit of editing, and you don't even have to do that if you don't feel like cutting anything up. Just posting it. Yeah, what I did and eventually was just kind of just double down on the fishing. And ironically, I had started this channel, a different channel altogether, that was dedicated to fishing well before I got my captain's license and started my charter business. And then I don't know what it was, but something on my personal channel like just was doing really well. So I was like, you know what, let's just put it all together. And then eventually I'm circling back to the main thing I was trying to do, which is have a dedicated fishing channel. And here we are. But I'm always out here hustling. Like, owning a boat and keeping it in the water can be expensive. So again, if you can offset that cost with running a charter or doing YouTube, I mean, everything helps. As long as it doesn't get too crazy where like I'm working way harder than I like to and I start hating it, I'm okay with the pace that I set for myself. And in a perfect world, if I do it right, I get enough sponsors where they'll take care of my expenses and then some, and then I can just do it at no cost. Because I feel like there's plenty of, I mean, I see people all the time fishing, but they're either fishing from like the public ramp or public pier or something, and it just hits different when you get to get on the water and just try something that you never get to do that often. And who wants to fish by themselves, Man, I do it all the time, but anytime you can fish with a friend, it makes your stories a lot more fun and enjoyable, and you get someone to help clean the boat up afterwards and help with the gear. So, yeah. I might get one more cast in here because I do need to go get some people from practice and after school game. But I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. Like I said, it started getting warmer here. We're gonna be fishing a lot more. Everybody disappear. They're waiting in air conditioning or trying to figure out where I'm at because I'm taking too long. I found little shortcuts to streamline it though. But extra hands always helps. Or having a deck cart, that also helps too. But yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic Tuesday. What's left of it, wherever you are. We did get one fish. I'm gonna clip it and drop it as a short here shortly. My highlight of the day. But we're gonna have nice weather all this week, so I plan on being out here again. Maybe just bank fishing, chilling, and then like I said, I think tomorrow's Wednesday. I think Thursday we might be we're gonna do a little bit of saltwater fishing. That's the plan. But do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I hope to see you guys next time on the water. Peace, y'all.